there, my name is Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. So this video has been many days in the making. It's an interesting wee video, and I'm going to take little bits from different places to create a whole. So it involves a strange incidence of cyberbullying, and amazingly, I was the target of the cyberbullying. That you wouldn't have known it if you watched the interaction. You know what as I sent everybody packing. But it's an interesting story. I think it gives us a real insight into an insanity of the age. So what am I talking about, right? Firstly, like, share, subscribe, comment. All those things are very good. I genuinely am very grateful for everybody doing that. So, Jodie Whittaker became Doctor Who. You remember that? You remember when Jodie Whittaker became Doctor Who? So I was very optimistic at the time. Schmuck that I was, right? Absolute schmuck that I was. I was completely wrong. It was absolutely awful. Now, one of the worst aspects of it was they brought in with them, Chris Chibnall and Jodie Whittaker, they brought in with them a new element to fandom of just the worst people I've ever interacted with in my entire life. I have absolutely no form of consistent moral values, weren't very clever, and were just horrible, absolutely horrible. So they don't like me. These people, I call them toxic fandom because they're toxic and they say they're fandom. I don't really think they're fans of anything. Anyway, so this is essentially what went down. They have a strange morality. They have a strange morality system within themselves, and that morality system has no rhyme, reason, or logic whatsoever. It's all based on how they feel within the moment, right? That's all it really is. If something makes them feel good, it's a good thing. If something makes them feel scared, it's a bad thing. And that's basically how things go. So I do, somewhat smutty thumbnails of occasion. Why do I do somewhat smutty thumbnails of occasion? Well, firstly, they're funny, right? They are funny. We have a tradition of smutty humor in England. It goes back a lot longer than I probably know, but you can think of the naughty seaside postcard. That's essentially what it is. These are intentionally PG-13, pushing the line as far as you can to be as rude as possible within that boundary, right? I like that because I like being rude and I like being PG-13. So for me, it absolutely works. And it always makes me chuckle because it's just a little bit naughty, right? I like being naughty. I'm a bit of a naughty boy. So this is like within our culture. It's been within our culture for decades, hundreds of years probably. Certainly decades before these children were born. And they are mainly children, right? There's one person in it who I think is an adult, but it seems to be that he's kind of, my guess is this, right? My guess is this, he's a bit of a loser of an adult and like, he doesn't have a stable relationship or a family or anything like that. And so he's sought these confused children because they give him adulation, right? That was the weirdest one of them, right? But essentially, they have this weird morality that is in no way, shape, or means reflected by the society in which we live, right? You can tell because of the laws of the society, or even YouTube. They keep going on to YouTube. Please, don't let him do these thumbnails. They're the worst thing ever. So they're very strange, right? They're very strange. They can, because they feel these thumbnails are so intrinsically evil. They don't see them being any different from raping children. And I know that sounds a bit strange, but they think, however evil you are on the scale of things to rape children is the same level of evil to have smutty thumbnails. So they're completely bonkers, right? So they really don't like it at all. And so they wanted me to stop. So what do? Now, in a normal world, in a sane world, these people would know how to live and let live with others, but they don't. They have absolutely no ability for any form of adversity whatsoever. Not that this should be any form of adversity. So they got this very strange puritanical mindset, morality. And at the same time, they're almost all universally on board with taking children to drag shows, we now see the videos of highly sexualized pornography. I think there's the only way to describe it is pornography. Maybe you could call it softcore, but I'm not even sure you could call it that. So on one side, My thumbnails, raping children, same thing. No difference. They're exactly the freaking same, right? On the other side, sexually exploit children. That's all great. So this is how messed up they are. So anyway, so instead of living and let live, right? Living and being coexisting with others who have a different worldview, they exemplarize what the wonderful words of Terry Nason said by the character Ian Cheston. They have an intense dislike for the unlike, right? So why do they have a dislike for the unlike? Well, it's because they know they're full of shit. Basically, they know they're completely full of shit. They lack validity. So what does somebody do when they feel they lack validity, right? They become a bully. They bully someone to try and make them do what they want to validate themselves. That is the reason for all bullying, right? So somebody can feel more valid than they are, right? That's why they do it in groups. So that's exactly who they are. They are vile, disgusting, inconsistent bullies. In my mind, that's how I would describe them. Vile, disgusting, inconsistent bullies. And they bullied me, right? They got a gang together to harass me, to make me bend my knee to their disgusting, inconsistent morality. And it's not like I don't have a moral system that is somewhat complex. I'm pretty much dedicated to. I am a rabbi. That's basically what it is to be a rabbi. Not that most rabbis are that moral. Anyway, I digress. So this is a story of what happened, right? This is a story of when a bunch of angry children came to bully me and how I sent them home to their mummies crying. That's really genuinely what happened. I find it quite amusing. Anyway, please like, share, and subscribe. I'll share this everywhere. Oh yeah, because the reason I make these thumbnails to start with is because I had an intrinsic sense that these children were bullies, right? Nasty little bullies, right? And so what do you do with a nasty little bully? You mock them. Why? Because they want validity. So if you mock them, it saps them of any validity, right? And that's what these thumbnails are. They're mocking them, right? It's not about sexualizing the actresses. It is a bit about that because that's where the joke is and it's funny. But it's about mocking them, right? Oh, and it's somewhat glorious. Anyway, so this is what went down. Please like, share, subscribe, share this one around. Comment, let me know what you think. Go to the video notes, sign up my Substack, sign up to my paid Substack. Yeah, that's even better. Especially if you're one of the idiot children, watching this, hate watching this. Yeah, you don't want to miss anything, so you got to subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter. Just follow me everywhere, baby. Your life will be deeply enriched by it. Experiences may differ. Anyway, so this is, again, as I said, from a few streams now coming together. I think the first bit comes from my live stream on Thursday, January 12th, is my guess, right? Is my guess. Now let's hand over to me from whenever it was. Man, I've had a day. Oh my God, I've had a day today. I've been going non-bloody stop. Okay, I'm going to tell myself something, and I'm not going to remember it, okay? I'm going to tell myself something, and I'm not going to remember it. That's what's going to happen, right? Do not engage on Twitter. Do not engage on Twitter. Man, they just don't back down, no matter how. I tell you, if I get a slap, I walk away. I do. I'm just like, well, that's sane. I don't want to do that again, right? Why would I continue? I don't know. It's weird. These kids on Twitter, and they're all kids, and they're all idiots. That's the first thing I realized. They're all kids, and they're all idiots. These kids on Twitter, they have very little life experience, right? They don't realize that they're going to get the opposite of a dopamine hit they think they're like, they think it's safe. They think nothing's going to happen, right? I've handed so many people their ass today. I'm just tired from it. I feel like Conan. No, I feel like Slain walking back from a battle with all these heads in his hand, and Slain built back 3 bags of heads and did not think it too many. that's the kind of thing I imagine. It was like, oh God. It's like at some point, will you stop leaping up for me to like slash it down? It's like, really? Oh, like, and then they keep coming back. They're like, I'm like to myself, do you really think this is going to go any better than the other 15 times? Oh my God. So yeah, who? I don't know bloody name. Mr. Who? No, it's not his name. Anyway, post thing say, he's disgusting! The Rabbi! What? Why? Because he wants to shut Millie Gibson. Like, what? Like, I don't understand! What's weird about that? You're the weird one who doesn't! What the hell? I mean, like it's not like we're in the same room. What do you want it? Like, oh, look at that. The hottest woman you've ever seen. Do you want to have sex with her? No. Really? There is no heterosexual male that would not want to have sex with her. Like, are you out of your mind? And that's normal. You know, I'm kind of reminded, right, when, who was this? I don't remember who it was. I think it was Chris Rock. It's always important to try and credit people. Pretty sure I can hear Chris Rock doing it. He was talking about Seafried and Roy, right? When one of the Tigers went and ate one of them, Roy, right? Or ate one of their legs. Or so I can't remember what happened. A tiger pounced, right? A tiger attacked. Right? A tiger attacked. And it was like, oh my God, the tiger went crazy. And he's like, no. That's what tigers are supposed to do. That tiger went tiger. That tiger was crazy, but was running around on a unicycle with a hat on. That was the crazy bit. The bit where he tried to eat Seafree, that was the same bit for the tiger. So, it's so weird. It's so weird. Like, how dare you want to have sex with that very sexy woman? Do you know what sexy means? I mean, like, what? Again, we're not in the same room. And I'll go one step further. Even if we were, I don't rate my chances. Like, no matter how much I like her in Doctor Who, right? Yeah, I do not rate my chances, right? Scarlett Johansson, I reckon I got more chances. And actually, I figure there's a daddy thing going on. Is she about my age? No, she's still younger. Okay, good. Does she still fit in the schoolgirl outfit? Well, one can only hope. You know, that's what prayer is for. If anybody wanted to know how I would describe my theological worldview, that is, I would deeply pray to have a connection with God. So maybe somehow I end up in a room with Scarlett Johansson, you know, in a schoolgirl outfit. Yeah, slightly more realistic than the ones you normally see, right? Like, not a real one, okay? Okay, but with heels, okay? You know, I guess stockings and suspenders as well. I listen, I'm brainstorming, right? But I would pray for that. That is my theological worldview. I feel that kind of works for me. So yeah, they were really offended that I wanted to have sex with Millie Gibson. Again, it's so weird. It's like, I can understand somebody say, do you want a coffee? I'm like, no, I just had one, right? No. I can't imagine any time, under any circumstance, or somebody said, do you fancy having sex with Millie Gibson? I'll be like, yeah, probably, yeah. I mean, listen, we live in an infinite universe with infinite possibilities, right? I'm sure in one, I'm not in the mood for having sex with Millie Gibson. Okay, I'm sure there's one out there, right? Strange and bizarre it may be. Yeah. So what really freaked them out is when I said yes. Now what's your problem? They're like, there's one guy who had the thought, what was it? He thought he had this great mic drop moment. Dun, dun, dun. And I said, yeah. Did you or did you not? Yeah, I did that. Okay, so now we're up to actually reading what actually happened. I go over them. I grabbed screen grabs of everything, but I went over them on my live stream, and this was last night now. This was on January 15th. I'm recording January 16th, right? So I went over them, but I only did about half, maybe less, because there was just so many, right? So many. And how many times can you see somebody say something really stupid, like really, really painfully dumb, and me point it out and hand them their ass, like over and over and over? I found it boring, right? If you want me to do the other, I'll get in contact. But please, I really hope you don't. I really hope you don't. Oh man, they're so stupid. They're so intensely stupid. But what can you do? Anyway, now let's go and hear what they have to say. Mr. William Who. I've called him out so many times and I put it to YouTube, but they never do anything, unfortunately. There's a reason for that, right? I explain why. There's nothing wrong with what I'm doing, you moron. The reason why you keep reporting me nothing happens is it's you're because you're wrong and you hate being wrong. That's basically why. It is extreme, disgusting, and vile behavior, and Millie deserves so much better. Okay, again, Millie can look after herself, darling. Really, again, how are you going to help her out? You've never paid rent. You've never, had a full-time job or a spouse or children. You can't look after yourself. You're going to defend somebody who's incredibly strong and versatile, who's pushed themselves to the top of an incredibly tough industry, right? You're going to really. She needs your help, does she? Please do me a favor. Oh, Amanda and Amanda, who he also photographed with sexual manners many times. Yes, I did. He had no respect. No, the problem is I have no respect for you. That's what it is. That's the bottom line. So this person, Ella, started it. I think she actually had good intentions, but she's a girl. She's a little girl. Obviously, I mean, you see. I think more needs to be said about treatment of actresses in hashtag Doctor Who. And yes, while the majority comes from a certain individual, I see images like to pop up in my timeline, and they go on the road. Okay, hit the block button. And excuse me, why are you seeing pornographic images like as well of Doctor Who? What? Yeah, what have you been looking at? There's a reason it's going on your timeline because they know what you search. Do you ever heard of the algorithm? How do you reckon it works out what you see? Basically, the girl's gay, and she's been looking at lesbian porn. Okay, and now she's uncomfortable. Okay, that's essentially what's going on. I don't know. I don't know a timeline. That's probably what's going on. Again, why would you get these? Like again, the one that's not me is pornography. I'm like, whoa, that's I wouldn't be doing anything like that. Right, I very, very carefully keep to PG-13, right? Because I don't want to go further than that. I'm not comfortable with that. I don't think that's clean enough. I don't want to be doing that, right? I like pushing the boundaries. That's me in general. But I wouldn't do pornography, and this is actual pornography. The only reason that pornography turns up in your timeline is because you've been, I think, because you've been looking at pornography. Okay. It's gross and vile. Do better. Especially Millie. She's 18. FFS. So then it's got this goes on forever, right? I don't think we can do the full thing. It just goes on and on and on and on and on. Can you please report this? Blah 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 blah. Okay, fine. So that I start getting dog piles. So what I do is I reshare them and I take the piss out of them. At the same time, I'm loving sharing these hot takes where you're just pretending to be sexually inadequate to own me. No, darling, you're a child. She said, that's a child. No, she's not a child. And a confused and scared. Oh, it's me. I'm sorry. And a confused and scared and hilarious one of that never changed. We come back. Like you just only been pedophile. No, pedophile is somebody who likes to rape children. Again, this is very different. This is a thumbnail. Deep inside Millie Gibson. Yes, it's got innuendo. That's it. That's it. Innuendo. That's not raping children, moron. Same thing. No, it's not. Right? So they argue 1870. He's literally sexualizing a child. Nope, didn't do anything to this picture. It is as is. Facts and reality scare you, don't they? Of course, not as much as normative human sexuality. Normal human sexuality does definitely distress this young man. So you didn't make this image? The sexualized, the one that sexualizes a child? I reply, no. Nope, that's a picture of Millie Gibson, public event. Dude, I wouldn't go for being a trial attorney. Your big mic drop moment kind of just fell apart, didn't it? Kind of did. I think because no one describes you as a child, that doesn't make you an adult. What? Only because somebody doesn't describe you as a child make you an adult. It kind of does. I mean, it's like, well, okay, what are you, a fetus? No. Yeah, it's again, no one's touching it. Fine. I look back at myself 17, 3 weeks ago? 17, I see myself as a child. And again, legally, she was a child. Anyone under the age of 18 is, I think the age of 16, isn't it? Right? I mean, again, it's not offering, right? I want to be very clear. Unless I'm missing emails or messages from Millie Gibson, I don't think she's offering. And even if she is, I'm married. I love my wife, right? And I don't think she's Jewish. That's the thing for me. Right, it's not like an Aryan thing. It's just like, it's against the rules, right? I'm not allowed. So there's again, no one's offering. But if they did, if everything was okay, I'm like, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, why not? So now, do come down. No one has touched her. Moreover, she doesn't need your help. Creep. Yeah, that's the thing. You are a creep. Man, you're a child. You're focusing on this because you don't have your life together. First thing you need to do is clean up your room, then get outside and get a girlfriend. You don't need to make all this stuff public, though. This is the Ella who started it. If you want to think about that sort of stuff, fine, but why publicly? I explain. Every heterosexual male thinks the same. It's called biology, you moron. Just because, like any other normative human male, I enjoy having sex with women, attracted to women, doesn't mean I'm intimating I'm going to. You're too young and inexperienced to understand that. Didn't ask my question. Why publicly? Why not have a private account where you can be heard by like-minded individuals and you don't have the hassle of Jody bots? Why don't you just fuck off and leave me alone? Oh, Jody bots. And 1 second, I'm over here. Because there's nothing wrong with it. I'm sorry, it offends your childish sensibilities. It's not meant for you. This is humor for grown-ups. And I don't understand why you would search yourself into it. Block me if you don't like it, but you don't control anyone's speech. Learn to live with other people. Your parents didn't do you any favors by insulating you from that. This goes on. This guy, Dr. Grimlock, right? Apparently, He's been banned from Twitter. I don't know. Somebody told me, right? I do not know if this be factual, but apparently I was told he was banned from Twitter for violating the bestiality rules, and he's had like a ton of failed English-themed cafes which fell because he's such a shit to the customers, right? So I started explaining to me in Toxic Fandom that this guy Nyuk comes in. Oh my God, the most sanctimonious human being in history. So again, I think he's either a failed adult who doesn't have a life, who's looking for adulation of these idiot children, or he's a child pretending to be an adult. The bottom feeder continues to excite itself over small momentary outrages of the greater community. What does it suctions itself into the body, slurping up tiny particles of shit? Oh, what do you think you're doing? Is this your 15 minutes of fame, buddy? Is it worth it? Who the fuck are you? Nuck. God, you're tiresome. He goes on. Oh my God, look at he just on and on and on. Is this meaningful to you? Yeah, I love mocking people like you. Is this that you're proud of? Oh God, yes. Why don't you share your life's work with your mother? She's dead, and I'd love to show her. You fucking idiot. It's not too late for you to be normal. You can be forgiven. At least I don't want your forgiveness, you idiot cuck. Fuck off. Oh, I can get to be forgiven by a sanctimonious piece of shit like you. You're more tacky than TMZ, buddy. I'm more like a parody of them. But you've got to be smart enough to understand that, which you're not, you dumb fuck, right? Please, just look in the mirror. Just look in the mirror, right, and say, I am a dumb fuck, right? That's all you need to do. Look in the mirror and say, I am a dumb fuck, right? It's really easy, right? And just that's how you know what's going on. You're confused. You don't think you are a dumb fuck. No, you are. You're a dumb fuck. You're a dumb fuck. You sound like you're a dish at a Chinese restaurant. I'll have the dumb fuck, please. Yeah, extra pancakes. I love a bit of dumb fuck. Turn around your life and do something that brings joy and love to your audience. God, inspire people with good, hard work, not cheap, easy outrage. God, he's making me rich. Just as a kind of test unto yourself, could you write an article about Doctor Who that everyone in Fandom would appreciate? Show me your best and try for once, friend. Oh, dude, you are awesome. And my life is awesome, and you are jealous of it. Long-term wife, family, home, career, friends, all things you couldn't really imagine. Don't deflect. No, you will say my life's awful. That's actually going to exactly what you're saying. You're a failure because if you think what you do is effective or capable of capturing a large audience, it is. My channel's actually, the subs are through the roof. I mean, they're really doing good. Way up since I upset cunts like you. Oh my God. Criticism for those in echo chambers of belief. You live in an echo chamber, you dumb fuck. That really, nobody, who are you? You're an invisible dot on an invisible dot. I don't believe you have a family or anybody cares about you, right? This sanctimonious bullshit can't fool anybody other than yourself and idiot children, that you surround yourself with. And blah, 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 blah. So sorry, I didn't notice your question. Dude, you're not that relevant. And what I'm doing is working fine for me. My channel's growing steadily and my life is very good, which I think is what upsets you. I'm not upset, friend. I'm just trying to be the only person to offer you a hand in from this fandom. I'm saddened by you and I want to help. Dude, do you really think no one sees through your deep, deep lack of sincerity? See, now he goes insane, right? If you're sincere, come on my channel for a genuine conversation. No gotchas, but a genuine, real conversation where I'll answer whatever you want openly and honestly. I have no absence of sincerity for you. Oh, no, you haven't. Oh, no, I haven't. That doesn't mean I only have compassion for you. That doesn't mean I'm not going to be rough and stern with you. Again, who are you? You teeny tiny idiot fuck, right? I what is going on? I think I'll just Sent a message. What is this? Ooh. Sorry, I was just invited onto a stream I wanted to go, right? Oh, God, this is insane sanctimony. Right? There's a real genuine open and honesty. Oh, yeah, this doesn't mean I can be, and I'm not giving up on that. I'm not going to waste my time. I'm going to waste my time informing myself. You're going to find you're at your fucking league, you idiot little boy. Right? I'm going to do that to find blah blah. I can't anymore. Dude, you saying you're sincere doesn't prove it, does it? Yeah, he's a dummy. That's the thing. He said, no, I'm totally sincere. No, I think you're full of shit, actually. You does it. The only thing that you could do is an open and honest conversation, which you're balking at doing, reinforcing my belief you're completely full of shit. But have no problem with you proving me wrong. What are you talking about? I committed to an honest conversation with you and set the rules. I've told you that I'm taking a week to inform myself of your characterization. Are you trying to back out of this? I've given you my commitment. Yeah, but I don't believe you. I think you're just saying that to save face. But as I said, I'm generally happy for you to prove me wrong. Honestly, I have no idea what your problem with me. Can you succinctly tell me? And to add to that, as I've already said, your deep insincerity. I think you're deeply insincere. So, what worth does your commitment do anything? Basically, you're in a put up or shut up moment, and until you put up, one would have to assume that anyone who talks like you is full of shit. I would suggest more discussion before you start approaching this openly. I'll talk to anybody anytime, you dumb cunt. I'm fine with my opinions. I have them clear in my head. I understand them, and I will eviscerate you. And you know that, and I know that, right? I have nothing but been open and honest. How do I know? How do I know that? You're just saying that. You've been a sanctimonious cunt. I've been open and honest about that, that's for sure. What I said to you is exactly what I think. I don't appreciate whatever it is you're trying to do here. I'm telling you the truth, you dumb cunt. And I don't think most of people would read me as insincere. Everybody reaches it. Oh, God, you're still going on. Discussion must start from a place of agreed honesty and openness. So I suggest you figure out a way to believe me. I believe I'm nothing but open and honest before next Thursday. Why? Why can't I have a discussion with you thinking you're a duplicitous little shit? Because you're clearly a duplicitous little shit. Motherfucker, really? Any questions I will answer, but you don't get to start this by calling me disingenuous. Didn't you start by disparaging me? My honest opinion of you is you are disingenuous. And I'm still waiting for you to verbalize what's bothering you about me. Sincere people can normally do that, but as I keep saying, go ahead and prove me wrong. My opinions that I originally said, I admitted to bother me. They speak for themselves. No, they don't. Speak them out. Spit it out if you got something to fucking say. Oh, really? Cat got your fucking tongue, has it? My main problem with you is I believe you're doing is beneath you. And I believe because you don't understand what I'm doing, because you're an idiot. You're a knuckle-dragging moron. And I'm not insulting you. I wish I was insulting you, but I'm not. You are genuinely a moron and you don't understand what I'm doing. You're with idiot children. That's why. They don't speak for themselves because you don't understand it. I could do you better work that's more meaningful. I'm doing fine, okay? I think I need help from an idiot like you. What have you done with your life? Let me see your fucking channel. Nerdorotic, I'll take advice from. You? No, I'll take enough advice from me. No, I'll take advice from. Anybody, right? You? No, not that it's a big deal to take advice from. No, I didn't mean that. I'm like, Dad, I'll take advice from most people. But you're like, what have you done with your life? I know nothing about you. Where are we up to? God, is it? And again, I've been and I believe anything beyond that, you'll wait. Again, you haven't been able to articulate your thoughts behind your actions at all. Why is the work beneath me? Again, we can just have a conversation on channel an hour from now, and you can tell me whatever you want to tell me. No, you can't. It's really the only way to establish any believability. and you're saying we'll do it later, and I suspect that's just to put me off to save face. Again, these are my honest opinions of you, and because I've been sincere throughout, I'm able to articulate them. Right? It seems you're trying to pressure me into doing it. No, I'm just saying, put up or shut up, cunt. That's all. If I decide not to at all, it's because of your behavior right here and right now. I will tell you one time, I find a work beneath you, and I believe you can do so much more. I'm not pressuring you. I don't care if you come or not. Simply, it's the only way to demonstrate any credibility. And again, please articulate why you feel my work is beneath me. That would help establish some honesty on your part. Ask me again, and we're done. I'm telling you to trust me. I don't trust you. Like, what the hell? What, do you want me to lie and tell you? No, I don't trust you. And if not, that's your problem. I talk to people like I don't trust, right? I see no value in having a conversation because you can't even manage the conversation right here. It's simple. You just have to answer my question, cunt. Right? If you know how to act in conversation, I want no part of it. Yeah, that translates to just running away, isn't it? He hates that. He hates it. You can't substantiate yourself at all. I can see how important it is that you sound intelligent to yourself, which is why I'm taking that away from you right now. So you're running. I wish I could be surprised. No, I'm not running. I am providing you boundaries and giving you I'm gonna get in contact with this cunt on Thursday. But it seems that you don't want to have a conversation with me. And if you can manage to do that when anybody talks to you, it's very simple, mate. Dude, I keep telling you, get in contact whenever you want. I'm simply being honest with you. Why is my honesty offending you? Goes on. I'll give you one more warning to drop this shit. What? I don't believe you. Jesus, what is wrong with you, moron? I don't believe you. What is hard for you to understand about that? And I said, look, you ask to come on, ask me whatever everyone's whether they trust you or not, and I don't. I'll continue to treat me with the respect you treat me. Fine. This just goes on. Fucking ever. It's another one, and another one, and another one. And each one, boom, 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 knocked down. I can't do any more. Oh, this was funny, though, right? He says, look, you say you have normative relation with it. They pull out this thumbnail, and I didn't realize it at first. Intrude alert into the entirety of fandom. Ecky thump. Now that's one strange new world nobody wants to visit. The Star Trek Return of J.J. What could go wrong? Jodie Whittaker after dark. The not for the male gay star spills the details of her sex life. Oh, yes, it was good. Anyway, fine. It's a great thumbnail. It's a great thumbnail. And so he said, proceeds to post this shit. It says, but again, I do have normative relationship with women, and you don't. Why do you think that is? Oh, did I miss it? Where did it go? Over here. And now I look at the phone. And now I look at the phone now. It's fucking hilarious because it is. It is, mate. That's your problem. It's fucking hilarious. Right? That is totally your problem. And the reason it's funny is making fun of cunts like you. That's what's funny about it. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe. And ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.